In this video, we'll present the new features available in SmartPaste 3.2 and we'll explain how to make the most of them. First of all, SmartPaste now comes with an automated installer, which is installed directly from the plugin manager inside Vectorworks. This will automatically assign the default copy and paste shortcuts to SmartPaste so that as you paste an object, any change to your classes will be detected. If you already use SmartPaste, before proceeding with the installation of 3.2, it's important to make sure you uninstall any previous version. If you're not sure about how to uninstall plugins, you can find a guide in the support section of our website. After the installation, copy and paste within the same document will work just as usual. But if you copy and paste from a drawing to another, SmartPaste dialog will pop up giving you the option to manage your class structure easily and quickly on the spot. So in this dialog, on the left-hand side, you can see a list of classes coming into the drawing with the objects you're pasting, while the list on the right shows the current class structure. Note that we have the option to display classes in a linear view or using the tree view to display a nested structure. To add a class to the drawing, select it, then use the Add button or simply double-click on the class. For a faster process, you can use the Enter key to perform the Add function. You'll see that other classes will appear marked in red in the list of existing classes. If you use a nested structure, with SmartPaste you are able to add a class directly under an existing branch. To do so, select the branch from the list on the right, then select the class you want to add, and once you click the Add button or double-click on the class, you will see it nested to the existing branch. When you paste objects, with SmartPaste you have the ability to maintain your class structure unchanged by merging incoming classes with the ones existing in the drawing. To do this, select the incoming class together with the existing class you want to merge into. Then click on the Merge button or double-click on the incoming class you're merging. You can also use the Enter key to perform a merge. You'll notice that merged classes appear marked in green just below the existing class they've been merged into. In SmartPaste 3.2, we now have the possibility to rename classes so that you can fully control your class naming very quickly while you paste. For instance, you may want to add an incoming class, but edit its name to better match the class names in the current drawing. You can now do so by selecting the class and click Rename and Add, or by using the spacebar. For example, this may be a common case when you often receive drawings from a consultant that uses slightly different names in their structure. When you use Rename and Add, as you begin to type in the text field, the existing class with the closest matching name will be suggested. This suggestion is based on the letters you enter, so that you may perform a quick merge at this stage if you need to. SmartPaste also gives you the ability to rename an existing branch directly, saving you the time you'd otherwise have to spend to rename every single nested class. After you rename a class, it's always possible to revert to its original name by clicking Rename again. Now you find the Revert button here, which brings the name back to what it was before. Unlike previous versions of SmartPaste, the Undo function is now fully dynamic, allowing you to undo specific actions. To undo, you may use the button, or simply double-click on the class that was previously merged, added or renamed. If at any moment you need to clear your selection of classes, click on the header of the related class list and start your selection again. A great improvement in this version of SmartPaste has been the introduction of merge memory, which is a record of previous merge associations in order to automate them if the same classes are being pasted again in the future. This function is very useful if you often exchange drawings with external consultants who use a different drawing structure or CAD software. By using SmartPaste, you'll be able to import information from their drawing and automate the conversion of class names without spending time resorting them. Merge memory is stored as a worksheet in the drawing's resources, and we strongly suggest not to edit this worksheet, but nothing is stopping you to do so if you wish to test this for your own purposes. Since this release of SmartPaste, we have introduced a few optional features which are very good to consider. You can access these options by clicking on the Settings button within SmartPaste dialog. The first option switches on the highlight mode for SmartPaste. When this is on, as you select a class in the SmartPaste dialog, all the objects assigned to that class will appear highlighted in the background. This works also if you select multiple classes, highlighting all the objects related to whichever classes you've selected. Similarly, you can highlight objects assigned to existing classes. This is very useful if you're not familiar with the class names that are incoming with the objects you're pasting, because it allows you to check which objects are actually assigned to which class. When the option Object Count is selected, class names inside SmartPaste dialog will be followed by the number of objects that are assigned to the related class. This is useful if you like to have an overview of number of objects while you paste. We have also introduced a feature for those users who prefer to remove any empty or white spaces from their class names. When this option is selected, SmartPaste will automatically adjust any existing or incoming class. You may have noticed that any incoming class which is already existing in the drawing appears marked in grey in the list of existing classes. This is because SmartPaste auto-merges any incoming class if it matches an existing one in the drawing. You may want to exclude the auto-merge for those classes which are used with uncertain destination. For instance, the None class or the Zero class, or any other class where you tend to assign objects temporarily. Any class name you enter in this text field will always be detected by SmartPaste, and you'll be asked to assign it manually even if the class already exists. This feature can help cleaning the drawing from objects that would be otherwise floating around classes with an undefined definition. So if you use certain classes in such a way, we suggest to enter the names here. We hope this video was helpful to understand the powerful functionality of SmartPaste, and if you haven't already tested it, please download the free version at smartpaste.co.uk. Thanks for watching.